Call Spar and Bernstein at 1-800-LAWLY. 1-800-529-5465.
Felicia, how you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
It's good to have you on Link Up Radio 93.5 WVIP. I do this from time to time with several clients, okay, who have, dealt with several people out there. I like people to hear people who have actually gone to the clients on Link Up Radio and see and find out whether or not they were happy with the service they got from Spar and Bernstein. So, Felicia, I'm just checking in with you. What did Brad Bernstein do for you, or his law offices do for you?
Sure, he filed my permanent resident. That was very helpful, always there. You could call in anytime, ask them any question. They're very helpful. They're willing to answer every question you have for them, no matter what time they call. Even if they're not there, they make sure they return your call. They're very helpful, and I'm very happy with the end result.
Wow. Now, were you just filing for your green card? I mean, what kind of a case was your situation?
For my green card.
You were filing for your green card. Yes. Do you believe the process was solid as far as the turnaround time and all of that?
Yes, it was very solid. It was very fast. I was expecting it to be very take a little time, but within 3 months, I get through.
Wow, that is very, very, very good. Now, I mean, how did you hear about Spar and Bernstein, and what made you choose to come to Spar and Bernstein?
Actually, I heard it on the radio before, and me and my mother went in. We make an appointment, and we decided after that. Everybody was very helpful. They was willing to help. Even when I decided that, this may not go through, it may not work, and they was there, so they said, don't worry. I went there, and I cried, and they said, don't worry, we're going to help you. And they did everything for me.
Wow, why were you crying?
Because then, the whole situation with immigration, and then I have to go to school, and then I didn't have my papers, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I need to finish up school, and they said, don't worry, I'm going to take care of you. And then every time when I take a job with my working permit, they was like, we're going to make sure you get one, and you work and everything went well.
Wonderful. Felicia, I'm not going to keep you too long, but if you were to run into individuals out there who are out of status, would you recommend Brad Bernstein?
Yes, I'm also recommending my sister. She lives in Virginia, and she'll be flying up to go straight to the office.
Wow. Well, as you know, she don't necessarily have to fly up, but Brad could handle everything for her over the phone, and she could send up the overnight the paperwork. But if she would like to come up maybe to visit you, she could also stop in the office, and Spar and Bernstein's immigration department would be delighted to help her.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you so much, Felicia. You don't know how much you have done for so many people that is actually listening to the radio right now, who need help. So I'm very happy that you have been able to get on the air with me and speak with me a little bit about the services of Spar and Bernstein. One of the things that people comment on a lot, Felicia, is that, we're going to go to Brad Bernstein, who is in Manhattan. That means it's going to be too expensive. And then people decide to go with an inferior attorney. It's a word that some people don't like when I use it. But they go with an inferior attorney, and then they get burnt. What do you have to say to those people who decides to go with less of an attorney rather than come to Brad Bernstein?
Not at all. It's not expensive because they work with you with a payment plan. So even if they tell you a certain amount of money, you have to they work with you, whatever money you have, you bring it in. Because what I used to do, I do babysit on the side, so whatever that money I would take, I will bring it into them to the week, and everything just went.
Okay, so you did the payment plan?
Yes, went on the payment plan.
Right. I also want to remind people that they do take credit cards also. They do a payment plan, and Brad Bernstein is the kind of individuals that will waive the interest also, even if you go on the payment plan, he will waive the interest. He's that nice of a guy. Thank you so much, Felicia, for being on Link Up Radio with yours truly, Squeeze. Looking forward, of course, in talking with you, I'm quite sure, again, very soon. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
The preceding law segment was an attorney advertisement brought to you by the law offices of Spar and Bernstein.
The law offices of Spar and Bernstein is located at 225 Broadway in New York City. Reach out to them at 1-800-529-5465.
Prior successful results do not guarantee a similar outcome.